Okay, hi everybody. Video number 4. Everybody being me and my 2 kids. That's who's watching these. It's great, and even sometimes we don't watch them. So today we got another battle for Baldur's Gate, but this is the draft booster. We were at a store today, and this is like the single serving and the cardboard thing. So we figured we'd get this one. It's a draft booster, not a set booster. So it's got 20 cards in it. But a lot more like commons and stuff, I think. So we're gonna open it up. We're gonna see how we did with this one. This was $7 we paid for this. So let's see how we did on this. Okay, it's thick. 20 cards. It's a lot of cards. So that's good, I guess. You get a lot of good cards.
4 of those and 3 of those and you get a deck.
3 of those and you could get a deck. That is absolutely true. From the cameraman over there. All right. So we'll put these 2 on front because is that our foil card there? Is that how it works? Let's see. I think so. Yeah. All right. We got a skeleton token, 4/1 menace. Looks pretty sweet too. Are you getting that?
Yeah.
Pretty cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's like
That's good commentary. He's like a never mind. All right. There we go.
yeah.
Neverminds are scary. Emerald Dragon is our foil card. He's a silver 4/4 flying trample. A lot of dragons in that Baldur's Gate set.
Gem dragons.
He's got an adventure, Dissonant Wave. Counter target activated or triggered ability from a non-creature source. Emerald Dragon. He's foiled. Getting the foil. Can you see that if I wiggle it around?
Yeah.
Like that? Yeah? Okay. Okay, Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolts are back. 3 damage to any target. A classic.
2? 1.
Costs 1. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. Navigation Orb. Common. It's an artifact. Costs 3. Pay 2 and tap to sacrifice it. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards and or gate cards. Reveal them. Put them onto the battlefield tapped. Put 1 onto the battlefield tapped. The other into your hand and shuffle. That's good. Earth Tremor. Instant. Deals damage equal to target creature, or deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of lands you control. Good for late in the game. Atrocious Experiment. Sorcery. Target player mills 2 cards, draws 2 cards, and loses 2 life. Okay, so you could cast that on yourself or on somebody else, depending on how things are going. A Flaming Fist Officer. A gnome soldier. She does not look like a garden gnome, though. She's a 2/2. Whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, you put a +1/+1 counter on her. This is what she looks like.
She doesn't look anything like
She does not look like a garden gnome. We have a garden gnome. His name is Chucky, and he does not look like that. He looks like a more traditional gnome with a little red hat. Carefree Swine Master. 1/4. Another gnome. A lot of gnomes in this pack. Gnome Ranger. You what? You like the gnomes. Whenever Carefree Swine Master attacks, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 2/2 green boar creature token. It's tapped and attacking. His little quote is, "Come on, Boodigan. Let's see what kind of treasure this place has." He's pretty kooky. Looks like a kook. Am I in a good spot for that, cameraman?
Yeah.
Should I go closer? That's good. Okay, he says we're good. I don't know what kind of camera angle we got here. Cameraman set it up, so
No, you helped me too.
I have no idea. You did the zooming. Okay. We're not going to argue. Nobody wants to see that. We're a happy family here. We don't argue, ever. Draconic Lore. Costs 6 instant. Costs 2 less to cast if you control a dragon. Draw 3 cards. There you go. A Seagate. Enters the battlefield tapped. It's a dual land, but a dual land if you're choosing. It's a pretty handy card, the Seagate.
I would do like the most odd one. Like a weird.
What color have you? I mean, you'd probably choose like what else you needed based on your deck and the cards in your hand. What's the most odd combo do you think with blue?
Blue and
Red, yeah, fire and water. Makes sense. Chain Devil, 4/2 Devil. When he enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a non-token creature. Thanks.
Are they gonna try and make like a devil and demon deck?
We talked about a demon deck and a devil and demon deck. We haven't actually tried to make it yet. Most of our really good demons we put into like other decks, so we'd have to like take those out. All right, Bane's Invoker. We got to go fast here because there's like a million cards in here. So we're going to try to speed. We're going fast.
Long video.
Long video. Just to everyone's delight. Okay. Bane's Invoker. 2/2 human cleric. You can pay 8 and up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+2 and flying until end of turn. Okay. Nature's Lore. Green sorcery, 2 to cast. Search your library for forest card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Not even tapped, just onto the battlefield. That's good. Winter Eladrin. This is a fairy elf wizard. I mean, I've heard of fairies and I've heard of elves.
And wizards.
And wizards. Have you ever heard of a fairy elf? I have not. I didn't know you could have something that was both. Did you?
No.
How does that even happen? Tale as old as time, forbidden love between a fairy and an elf. But isn't a fairy like this big? I don't know. I have a lot of questions about fairy elves.
Elves like decently small too, though.
Not this big small. I mean, I don't think. I have questions that I don't think we're gonna get answered here. All right, when he enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target creature to its owner's hand. All right, pretty generic. Patron of the arts. A dragon noble. Oh, look, she's got a little dress on. When she enters the battlefield or dies, create a treasure token. Yeah, look at her. See, you got a little dress. She got a little pink hat on. Yeah, that's cool.
It's like me. Wearing a pink hat.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now. All right, Bag of Holding. 1 artifact that costs 1 to cast. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. You can pay 2 and tap it to draw a card, then discard a card. Pay 4 and tap. Sacrifice Bag of Holding. Return all cards exiled with Bag of Holding to their owners. It's basically Hermione Granger's bag, is what it is. Her magical bag. Anything you exile can come back to your hand. Sharpshooter Elf. Star 2 reach. His power is equal to the number of creatures you control. We've seen this guy before. A Knoll Warband. It's a 5/5. It costs 6 to cast. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each opponent who has dealt damage this turn. It's 5/5 Menace Myriad. Whenever this creature attacks, for each opponent other than defending player, you may create a token that's a copy of this creature that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Exile tokens at the end of combat. Myriad. That's like specifically for commander matches, huh? Oji, the Exquisite Blade. We've seen this guy before. A guy? Yeah, I think he's a guy. When you enter the battlefield, you gain 2 life, scry 2. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile up to 1 target creature you control, then return it. So it blinks out. He can blink a creature out. So if you got a creature with a Charm Sleep on it, there goes the Charm Sleep. Tavern Brawler. This is one of those background enchantments. Commander creatures you own have at the beginning of your upkeep exile the top card of your library. This creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is that card's mana value. You may play that card this turn.
At the beginning of your upcop.
At the beginning of your upcop. Don't worry about it. All right, and then here we got 1 gold in this pack. So that's, we got a million cards here, some good ones, but only 1 gold. So, that's the upside and the downside to the draft booster. This is Eltural Survivors, 0/4 Trample Myriad. 0/4 Trample. Let's see how that works. As long as Eltural Survivors is attacking, it gets +X/+0, where X is the number of lands defending player controls. They fought with the desperate courage of those who have nothing left to lose. It's a tiefling peasant. There we go.
Oh, I was expecting them to be green.
Green? No. Yeah, they're red. A lot of red in this pack. So, there we go. Eltural Survivors. We paid $7 for this. We got some good cards, and we're going to see if the value of those cards is worth $7 or more.
I doubt that it will be.
I am with you. I'm with the cameraman on this one. It seems unlikely, so we'll go check it out, and then we'll come back, and we will let you know if the Eltural Survivors have any value or not, or anything else in here is any good. So,
I bet you the best thing we'll get is probably like 35 cents.
I feel like you might be right, unfortunately. unfortunately for us. But we're going to find out. We'll be back. Okay, here's how we did. We're testing out a new camera angle at this point. Cameraman has some ideas, so we're testing out something new. I feel like I'm going to I need to see the chiropractor after talking to the camera on this one. Okay, here's how we did. Not great is how we did. We paid $7 for this pack. Our rare card, our gold, the El Toro Survivors, those guys, the peasants, 20 cents. Probably not good when your rare card is the creature type is a peasant. It seems like probably not the best thing in the world. Best card we got was the Seagate, about 75 cents there for that dual land. The Lightning Bolt, an oldie but a goodie, a classic, 55 cents. Our Emerald Dragon, our foil there. You can see the foiling. That was 31 cents. So altogether, when you add up all these cards, it was probably a couple of bucks, probably top. So I say $2 if we're lucky. So not great. Not great for the Battle of Baldur's Gate single serving, what is that called? A draft booster. So there you go. So now we've done 4 videos like this, 3 packs, and 1 pack has been positive territory. So
Another good pack. Another one of those.
we can afford another good pack. We'll see. We'll see what we do next time, and we'll talk to you then. Thanks.